Hello everybody! Today we are going to be bullet journaling. I love bullet journaling. I believe everyone should journal some way. But this is my bullet journal, and we're going to start off by introducing you to the things that I use for my bullet journal. Also ignore that little mess up. Oops. So starting off with the Tombow dual brush pens, I really love these. These are the pastel kind, and they have a brush nib and a fine tip nib, and I rarely ever use the fine tip. I like the brush. Look at me, ASMR hands over there. So then we got an eraser, obviously, a pencil, obviously. Then we got these Faber-Castells, which are really good. Comes with 4 little pens, small, fine, medium, and brush or bold. I don't actually know if that's the proper name, but I love them. Next we have my micron pens, which I have the 08, 02, 05, and 005. I really like these for like detailing and stuff. Oh, and I also have another one that magically went missing after filming this, so I couldn't tell you which size it was because I'm a dumbass. Obviously we have Mr. Ruler because I need a ruler to do some nice lines, some aesthetic lines. I also use these Crayola Super Tips, which are, children's stuff. Look at that little heart. It's just some children's markers. You don't gotta get any fancy markers. So now let's just go ahead and begin. I'm going to leave the link of some inspiration that I had for this month's bullet journal theme, but it is space. So I kind of went with some purples, some light blues, some like weird blue purpley. But yeah, I really ended up liking it. It's not my favorite spread that I've ever done, but it's pretty good. So right now I'm just getting the calendar, the main page done. Now I'm gonna start drawing the little planets. I did have inspiration for this, so I will link it down below. But I really like the way they turned out. I really messed up on that little planet right there. It looks like it looks pretty bad. But you know, people aren't perfect, and neither are planets. And that little planet, he's not perfect, and that's okay. We still love him. So this is when I start sketching out where my little stippling design is gonna go. I've always really liked the look of stippling, but it seemed really time consuming and long, and I wasn't ready to commit. But it looks really nice and I really liked it. As I mentioned before, I'm using light blues and some that weird purpley blue and purple because I think that goes with the little space theme. So I really liked it. I really liked the way it turned out, and it looks pretty cute. Now we're moving on to my calendar design, which had a bunch of mess ups. But you know what? I'm gonna keep it in there. You know why? Because people aren't perfect. You know, this bullet journal page can teach us a lesson that perfectionism is irrational. You can't be perfect. And even though I have this ruler trying to be perfect, those lines will never be perfect, you know? So don't try to be perfect. Learn from this bullet journal page that everything will still be okay even if you fuck up really bad and have to use whiteout. You'll see. I used this kind of setup for my calendar last month too, and I'll leave the inspiration for it in the description, like I said, but I really like it. It's really efficient, and I am really happy with the way it came out, except for when I realized that I fucked up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I messed up my lines. And I got white out. You know why? Because I'm 1,000 years old and still use whiteout. But I don't care. I'm gonna keep going because you just gotta keep going in life when you fuck up. You just gotta keep going and make do with what you have. I'd also like to take this time to mention that I have scratches all over my hands, and the reason for that is I have a cat who doesn't like to be brushed, but needs to be brushed, or else it's borderline neglect. So he just enjoys scratching the hell out of me every time I try. So, you know, just ignore that. You can't really see what I'm doing here, but I added a little section for my monthly goals, my YouTube goals, and any events that were happening, and also a little notes page. So now I'm adding the month, you know, because it's oh fuck, no I'm not. I'm writing the days of the week. I'm sorry. And now I'm making it look real cute with a little drop shadow, a purple drop shadow. Looks cute. See, now I'm writing the month. I'm sticking with the space theme, and I'm gonna add little bits of planets everywhere and stars, and it's gonna look real cute. That's my ugly little sun. It's okay, you know, it's okay if it's ugly. Also, that's my ugly little moon over there. You'll get to see it more because I just completely got rid of it because it was so ugly. But like I said before, nothing is perfect. Learn from this bullet journal spreadsheet, man. Look at that little man. He changed his life. Now he's just a black little hole. And that's okay, because you know what? He looks great. And that little stupid sun looks cute as hell. I'm sorry. Can't tell me it doesn't. And now there's little stars in space, and it looks adorable. Now we're going to start on my sleep log. It's really important for me especially to log my sleep, because if I do not get enough sleep, I legitimately start physically hurting. So I started logging my sleep, and it's really important, and I 100% recommend it because sleep is important. Now we're moving on to my habit tracker, which is probably my favorite page of the month. It ended up looking super cute. Each little square within the box represents a day. So if I completed that habit on that day, I will put a little dot in the box. Now we're getting into what exactly I track. I track when I do yoga, when I meditate, when I do my affirmations, whether I ate vegetarian, pescatarian, or vegan that day, or gluten-free. I also track when I do my hair, when I shower, when I do my laundry, when I do something creative, and when I journal. So you can choose to track whatever you'd like. Also, I fucked up, which is great. but you can track whatever you like. I really like my spread in March for my habit tracker, so I copied the font and I think it looks great. As you can see, I was super into stippling this month, but I think it turned out great. So yes, this is how my May bullet journal setup ended up, and I really like it. It's not my favorite setup that I've ever had, but I think it's pretty okay. If you'd like to see more videos like this, leave a comment, let me know, and I'll make more bullet journal videos because I honestly love bullet journaling. It's so much fun. So yeah guys, I hope you loved the video. Leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.